Backstage, Windy City Lake Shake, Chicago. Toby Tutter with Brett Young. What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. How you doing?
Doing great, man. You're killing it right now with your new single.
It's been really fun to watch, man. It's been a fun ride.
We'll see without you right now climbing the charts, and the ladies especially seem to like the song.
We do have somewhat of a demographic, I think. I think it's that sweet song. Every girl kind of wishes that their dude had written about them, and we kind of stumbled on it by accident, so we're pretty happy about it.
Well, I think girls' night is kind of a thing that's more out there than guys' night out. I mean, girls want the girls' night, and you, with your song, man, you're telling them, hey, it's okay, go do that. Just come home and let me know you're coming home. That's cool.
Yeah, I think that's a good lesson to learn as a dude. If we want to have our poker night or whatever it is that we need, we got to let them have girls' night out, right?
Sure.
And so there's a fine line between being jealous and understanding, like, hold on, I should just have pride in the fact they're checking my girl out, and as long as I trust her, she can go do her thing. As long as she's coming back home to me, that's cool.
Well, beyond this first song, man, what can fans that are liking the first song expect out of more of your music?
Man, you know what? This whole first record, I've gotten so lucky. As we've been choosing songs, they've been all songs that I wrote about, either based on or drawn from personal experience. So it's going to be a whole lot of me on this record. So I think that's great. I think it's going to give people an opportunity to get to know me through my songwriting.
Well, since we are kind of getting to know you right now, kind of tell us your backstory, man. What made you get into music in the first place?
I grew up in the church, and that was kind of the thing. In junior high, all of a sudden, all the dudes were walking around carrying guitars, and as much as I played sports and didn't have a ton of free time, I didn't want to be the dude that didn't have a guitar. So I started learning how to play worship songs, and next thing I knew, I was helping lead worship. And I never really took it seriously as a career, or even considered it as a career until I played baseball and I hurt my elbow and I had to have surgery in college. And then it was like, well, what am I going to do now? And the only other thing I loved anywhere near as much as sports was music. And now, doing this for a living, I've figured out that I actually love it quite a bit more than I ever loved sports. So it's been, I always say, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. This has been quite a blessing in disguise.
So what's been the coolest part for you so far?
Oh man, the first time you hear your song on the radio is the coolest part of it. It's like, you do this. I've done this for 12 years now, and I put out, this is my 7th record, and it's always cool to watch people buy it, and you finally get accepted to Pandora and things like that. Then you're like, hold on, the whole country's playing it on national radio, and then you're driving through a random city one day and it comes on and you're thinking, are all the cars around me listening to my song right now? It's pretty cool to hear it on radio.
Well, how is it too having the fans sing it back to you now at this point?
Man, the first time I saw people sing back was like super emotional, and now we played a show last week, and we closed with the single, and I ripped into the very first song, and everybody was singing an album track. Like, not only is it not a single, it won't be a single, but that tells me that people are buying and connecting to the music, and that feels so good. It's really special.
One thing for me is becoming a fan of your music, man. I can find a lot of your stuff on YouTube, which is really cool. You do some covers, some original stuff. I like a song called Kiss by Kiss. I mean, there's a lot out there.
Thank you, man. Yeah, there is a lot of older music, and as much as we took it off of iTunes, it's still out. Like you said, it's on YouTube and it's everywhere. And we just played an hour-and-a-half show in Minneapolis yesterday, and we played a bunch of that old stuff. And it was so cool to see people singing it. Like, they know the old music, which is really, really cool. So it's been a blast.
We wish you the best, man.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely, man. Brett Young, single out. Check it out. We got him live here, Windy City Lake Shake, Chicago, with 95Q.